Something out there is calling us. From deep in the cosmos, a signal, unlike anything we've heard before, has begun to repeat again and again every 6.4 hours. It's not a glitch, it's not interference, it's real, and it's getting our attention. This strange radio pulse is arriving from a galaxy millions of light years away, precise, consistent, and utterly baffling. Could it be a rotating neutron star, a hidden black hole, or something even stranger, something artificial? As scientists scramble to decode the pattern, the implications could change everything we know about life, time, and deep space. In this video, we'll explore where this signal is coming from, why it's repeating with such eerie precision, what theories scientists are considering, and whether this might be the closest we've ever come to hearing from something not of this world. The story begins in a galaxy far beyond our own, the Triangulum Galaxy, also known as Messier 33. Located nearly 3 million light-years from Earth, it's one of the closest spiral galaxies to the Milky Way and has long fascinated astronomers with its rich star fields and active star-forming regions. But buried deep within this celestial neighbor lies something far more mysterious. A compact, ultra-dense region of space that's been silent for eons, until now. It started with a team of radio astronomers using a powerful array in the Chilean desert. They were scanning the sky for fast radio bursts, or FRBs, those brief, high-energy pulses of radio waves that blink into existence and vanish in milliseconds. Most FRBs are random, unpredictable. But this one was different. It came from the same spot over and over again, precisely every 6.4 hours. That kind of regularity is extremely rare. At first, the team assumed it was just a repeating pulsar or a rotating neutron star, known culprits behind rhythmic radio bursts, but the profile didn't match anything cataloged before. The signal had unusual frequency shifts, strange polarization signatures, and a faint, almost musical quality that had never been recorded. What makes this even more thrilling? We've never seen a cosmic signal this steady coming from that part of space. This is the first time in human history that we've detected such a regular pulse from the Triangulum Galaxy, raising questions no telescope has ever had to answer. Until now. So what exactly is causing this strange, repeating signal? To understand that, we have to look at the likely culprits and the cosmic mechanisms behind them. One theory gaining momentum is that this is the signature of a highly magnetized neutron star, known as a magnetar. When a massive star reaches the end of its life, it goes supernova, and its core collapses under the weight of gravity. What's left behind is a neutron star, an object so dense a single teaspoon of its material would weigh about 1 billion tons. Now imagine that neutron star spinning rapidly, trapped in a chaotic magnetic field a quadrillion times stronger than Earth's. Every time it spins, it could be sending out a beam of energy, like a cosmic lighthouse. But here's the twist. Normal pulsars emit signals in milliseconds or seconds, not hours. A signal repeating every 6.4 hours is incredibly slow by cosmic standards. That suggests we might not be looking at an ordinary magnetar or pulsar. Some scientists propose this could be a white dwarf pulsar, an extremely rare hybrid object theorized to emit pulses but with slower rotational speeds. Another explanation? We could be witnessing the interaction between two massive bodies, perhaps a neutron star and a black hole, in a tight binary orbit. As they spiral around each other, their magnetic fields and surrounding plasma could produce the repeating bursts we're detecting. If that's the case, we're looking at a potential precursor to a colossal merger, something that might unleash gravitational waves we could detect here on Earth. To test these theories, scientists are combining data from multiple observatories, the Hubble Space Telescope, the Chandra X-ray Observatory, and even gravitational wave detectors like LIGO and Virgo. Some teams are using neutrino detectors buried deep beneath Earth's surface to search for tiny, nearly massless particles that might accompany the bursts. So far, the results are inconclusive, but the mystery is deepening. The more we observe, the more we realize. This isn't just an anomaly. It might be a completely new class of object, something we've never cataloged before. And whatever it is, it's not done talking. Here's the mind-bending part. This strange signal we're hearing might already be over, or it might just be beginning. Because the source of this repeating signal lies thousands of light years away, we're not witnessing it in real time. We're seeing a cosmic echo, a delayed message traveling at the speed of light across the void of space. If the signal began 6,500 years ago, we're only hearing it now. Whatever caused it could already be gone. Or it could be building towards something colossal. If this is, in fact, a prelude to a massive cosmic event, like a magnetar flare or even a stellar collision, the spectacle could be unimaginable. Some scientists speculate it might unleash a burst of radiation so powerful it would momentarily outshine every star in its galaxy. If that event happened close enough, and fortunately this one isn't dangerously close, it could be bright, enough to see with the naked eye, even in daylight. Imagine stepping outside and seeing a new light in the sky, as bright as the full moon, but with no motion, no sound, just a silent beacon from the depths of time. Could that be what's coming? No one knows for sure, but when cosmic clocks tick like this, steadily, methodically, mysteriously, we know something is counting down, and in space. Countdowns almost always end in light. Imagine stepping outside on a clear night, and there, in the black canvas of the sky, a new light appears, bright enough to rival the moon itself. It begins as a subtle glow, perhaps faint at first, but rapidly intensifying into a stunning beacon. A celestial firework ignites in the farthest reaches of space, visible across continents, no telescope required. This isn't a comet or a shooting star. This is a cosmic explosion unlike anything we've seen before. If this signal marks the precursor to a star's death or a massive stellar eruption, the event could unfold in an eruption of light and energy. For days, weeks, or maybe even months, the explosion would radiate so brightly it might be visible even in broad daylight. Imagine the streets filled with people, looking up in awe as this otherworldly flash illuminates the atmosphere, casting shadows in the middle of the day. But it's not just the light that would captivate us, it's the emotional weight. This is a once-in-a-civilization event, a rare cosmic occurrence that may never happen again in our lifetimes. For a fleeting moment, humanity would share the same sky, witness to the ultimate end of a distant star, a dramatic, final breath in the eternal life cycle of the universe. It would be a reminder of just how small and yet how extraordinary we are in the vastness of time and space. This event is more than just a breathtaking spectacle. It's a gold mine for science, offering us a rare opportunity to peer into the very heart of the universe's processes. When a star explodes, it's not just a flash of light, it's a cosmic forge, creating elements that are essential to life as we know it. Elements like gold, platinum, and uranium are all forged in the intense pressure of supernova explosions. These are the same elements that make up everything from the jewelry we wear to the very bones in our bodies. Think about it. Every atom in your body, every element on Earth, was once formed in the furnace of stars like this. Over billions of years, these stellar explosions scattered these elements across the cosmos, eventually coalescing into planets, life, and everything around us. This process is what scientists call cosmic recycling. Stars live, explode, and give birth to new generations of stars and planets. Other massive stars like Antares or VY Canis Majoris are giants in their own right, but the behavior we're witnessing could be even rarer. These stars are massive enough to leave behind a legacy of elements that will shape the next wave of life in the universe. When this star dies, it could enrich the surrounding space with its material, fertilizing the cosmos for the formation of new stars, planets, and perhaps even life. This moment is a stark reminder that we are connected to the stars, not just in the vastness of the universe, but in the very matter that makes us who we are. Before we get too carried away with the excitement of this cosmic event, it's important to reassure you that Earth is completely safe. While the supernova will be a powerful event, it's far enough away that no harm will come to us. In fact, the explosion is so distant that it poses no threat to life on Earth. However, we might see some atmospheric effects, such as colorful auroras and an increase in ionization in the atmosphere, both harmless but fascinating phenomena. The light show in the sky could be a reminder of how interconnected we are with the universe. Thanks to advanced technology, scientists have the tools to monitor these events closely. Neutrino detectors, which can sense subatomic particles from the explosion, may give astronomers an early warning. This allows a global scientific alert system to prepare for the light's arrival, giving us all a chance to witness this historic event with the knowledge that Earth is safe. As we draw this journey to a close, let's take a moment to reflect on the magnitude of what's unfolding in the vast expanse of space. We're witnessing the final breath of a giant, a farewell millions of years in the making. The star we've been watching, once a beacon of light, is now preparing for its dramatic end, a celestial death that will leave an indelible mark on the cosmos. In a universe that spans billions of years, our lives are but a fleeting moment. Yet, these brief flashes of cosmic brilliance remind us of how small we are, and yet how connected we are to the stars. We are part of this grand, ever-evolving dance, bound by the same forces that created the universe and all its wonders. So, as we look up into the night sky, remember that the universe is full of hidden wonders, waiting for us to discover them. This signal, this moment, is just one of countless mysteries that remain. The stars above us will continue to surprise, inspire, and ignite our curiosity. Keep looking up. The cosmos has so much more to reveal. If you found this story fascinating, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share your thoughts in the comments below. Let us know what mysteries of the cosmos you'd like us to explore next.